Hi dosto, hi. So welcome to my channel, and let's like I wanted to create one series where it will be mostly related to the interview questions and the experience like criteria I'm expecting of the guys who come like between the who has experience between 1 to 3 years. Okay, and the questions are very from very basic to medium we will migrate, and later on we go on to the advanced kind of question to solve it. Okay, so why I wanted to do this, guys? Generally nowadays, if you like give any interview or participate in any interview, then generally they will ask question like this, and they generally not the whatever the is available on internet. They just do some trick into it. Okay, so you might get confused of it. Okay, so until unless you don't know the whole logic behind it. Okay, so here like the question is like kind of I have to reverse a number, okay, without converting into the string that number, and the condition is that it accepts both kind of positive and negative things. Okay, so guys, let's define a function. Okay, first we concentrate on the positive values. Okay, so let me just define a function def and real number and number, and here I'm passing num as a one parameter, guys. So this is the number we are passing to the function, and it will be going to be like that on which we are like the do the reverse operation. We'll try to get the reverse of it. Okay, so here I have return and something. Suppose I define is a reunum. Okay, reunum I wanted to as a return like the whatever we will do the operation we will save it to as in the real number, then we will return it. Okay, let me define this real num is equal to 0. Okay, guys. Okay, so I would like to explain the logic behind how we are going to proceed. Okay, suppose I have 2 1 2 3, so I have to get it is like kind of 3 2 1, right? Now you can see, right, the number at the last that is like at the rightmost, it will be going to become first, right? So now what the thinking should be like, I should get each number at a time. Okay, so how can we get that? The first thing like we have to concentrate on how can we get that. Okay, so there are ways, right? Like the if I divide this number with the 10, so I will be getting 3 as a remainder, right? Remainder operation it is called. If you think like any other apart from the 10, if you try to divide, okay, so you will not get the constant kind of number, right? Any there can be the remainder will vary very much, right? But if you divide with the 10, you will constantly getting whatever the number is there. Okay, so now suppose I apply this remainder operation, I will be getting 3 as a output, right? Now what we have to do, I got first this number, I got the remainder. Okay, now next part is like I because I once in the suppose I have used the loop, so next time the number should not be the 1 2 3 itself, right? Now it should be the remainder part should be removed from the number, and should be again become 1 2, right? So how we can do that? To do that, we can just there is floor operation this you can apply, and with the 10 only, so you will be getting as a output as a 12, right, guys? So this way we will move forward and until unless we like move like reach to all the digits of it, and in that after that we will return it. Okay, the value of it. Okay, so for that what we can do, we can apply a while logic. So while the num is greater than 0, so you will think, guys, how this will be going to help me like this. While so suppose any number comes, if I check if it is greater than 0, because in the loop, in this loop, right, we are going to modify this num. So suppose it was 1 2 3, the next time it will be 12, the next time it will be 1, next time it will be less than 0. Okay, so at that time like it will be definitely not going to be greater than 0, right? So in that case, so we will be like my while loop going to be end, and I whatever the number have been saved, and it will be going to return. Okay, so first thing what we have to find is like find the remainder value, right? So how can we get that? We can get it by, suppose I define one remainder number, rem number. Okay, so it is kind of, I am going to get it is with dividing, getting the percentile, I will be getting the remainder. The next part, guys, what we wanted to do is like to save into our rem num variable. Okay, how we can do it? Okay, so like whatever the number we are getting, guys, so if I like suppose I got the like the first number as a 3. Okay, so if I multiply by 10, it will be on 30, and next time whatever the second remainder I get, I will add it. Okay, so first here if you see that that is first it is a 0, right? And now if I do this operation multiplied by 10, so what will be happening? So it is 0, I multiplied by 0, I will be getting 0. But if I add this sorry, I add remainder num, so I will be getting, so at first instance after this like first iteration I will be getting 3 here, right, guys? So it will become 0, and this is 3, so it will become 3. So next iteration what will be happening, guys? So here it will has become 3, so multiplied by 10 it will become 32, sorry 30, and then remainder will become 2, and here it will become total number will become 32. Next time I will be getting here is remainder 1, and here if you see I will be 32 multiplied by 10, and it will become 320, and plus 1 it will become 321. So yeah, that's what I we wanted to write, right, guys, right? So I think yeah, this is the now one part is done. Now we as I mentioned this part, right, we have to reduce each time the number to their remaining floor value, right? So here the logic to change, like change num to floor value. So here what I have to do is like, guys, num is equal to num, otherwise you can directly write this kind of thing, is equal to 10. Course it is the both are the same, guys. Here this one num is equal to num for operation 10, and both are same, guys. Okay, so you do not have to worry about it. So now this is like entire logic, guys. Okay, so what I did, I get the remainder, and I saved into our reverse number that we have defined that we will return, and I did the floor operations. Okay, so to get to convert the number. Okay, and it will help me to here if you see this. So this way we will we will reach at point where the this value become less than 0, so we will get out of the while loop and we will return that. Okay, guys, let me run this function. Okay, now this function we have to call it, guys. Now we define more parts. Okay, printing. Okay, print new number, and here I'm passing 1 2 3. Okay, guys, it should print me 3 to 1. Okay, so where we have done okay, I think here we should have num by 10, then it will come here. It should, okay, it should be, guys, this one should be okay. Yeah, I think this was the correct. Okay, so let me rerun it, and let me run it again. So I will be getting 3 to 1, guys, right? Okay, so as you see, the right, here like it was kind of wrong variable has been written. Okay, so that's why it was not returning correct value. So now you got it, right? Now as you mentioned, like it will be accepting negative part also, right, guys? So if I pass here, suppose let's just see it directly. Okay, if I pass this negative value, it will be going to return is 0. Okay, so why it will be returning 0? As you see this, right, this is as if now it is 0, and if it is like it is already not like the whatever the number, it is less than 0, so this condition won't fulfill, so it will directly go into the return function. Okay, so it will be returning 0. So how we can like the handle this kind of question? So let's come to this part again. Okay, so here, like this is, suppose I got a negative of 123, right? So if you see, right, all the numbers what we can do operation on, there is a, like only it will be non-negative numbers, right? So what we can do, if I multiplied it by with -1, right? So what will be happening? I will be getting 123. But the thing is, while the returning, I suppose I got 123, right? I can apply same logic here. It will become giving me the 3 to 1. But I need one more thing, that is kind of, if I again multiply by my number with -1, I will be getting negative of 3 to 1, right? That's the result I wanted, right? So now the same logic we will implement here. Okay, so let's go here and we define one flag. Okay, so the flag is like, is negative is equal to -1. If it is like, if any number is like the number is negative, we have to convert it to the positive, right? So let me write the condition. If num multiplied by is negative, equal to, sorry, not equal to, it should be greater than 0. I got the greater than 0, right? So I got negative number, I multiply one negative number, it will become positive, so it will be greater than 0 if it is greater than 0. So I want to do, just change the num is equal to this part, num c, so it will become the positive number, right, guys? But here one more thing I would like to add, you will get it later. So here it is kind of, I just wanted to suppose, if it is not negative, it is positive number, at that time what should be there? So because this, if it is positive number, it will not go here, so it should be remain this part. Okay, because at the return time we are going to multiply it by is negative. Okay, so what it will does, guys, so if you, let's just understand from the very beginning. Okay, so here if I got a negative number, suppose I got negative of 123, so here it will go, now it will check. Okay, so if I minus 123 multiplied with -1, it will become 123, so it is greater than 0, so it will be converting my number to 123, right? Now this part won't get executed, it will be reaching here, it will be there, finding, okay, this condition is getting fulfilled, so it will try to find the reverse of it, right? The same logic that we have written earlier. Now once this is fulfilled, the operation got the reverse operation happened, so here it will reach, right? So now it one like 123, the part of negative 123, like 123 become 321, multiplied by negative of it, like it will become negative. That's what we wanted, right? And suppose I got next time, suppose I got a number, another number, that is 140, suppose 43. Okay, 423. Okay, so suppose I got 423, 423, it is positive already number, so here it is, if I multiplied with -1, it will become negative of it, it will not going to be greater than 0, so it will not going to be get executed, but it will be go here. So negative now is negative, flag is become 1. So now it will be, because no change into num, so it will be going to be like do the reverse operation. Once reverse part is done, it will be going to uh, here. Okay, so in the return, so whatever the reverse is, because is negative already positive, this because this part got executed, so we will be getting only the positive numbers, and the output will be the it will be 324. Okay. Okay, let's just test it. Okay, so let's run this part and let's run this. So I should get my negative of 3 to 1. Yeah, that is correct, right? And if I write here 423, I should get 324. 324 guys, right? So this is the our main logic has been written, and it is, you can see that. Okay, let's move to the like, suppose what I was like, the way, there is the way like we can do using the string only, right? We can do the things using string. Okay, so suppose I have a string that is like 123. If I want to reverse it, we can directly do it. Is, suppose I define a rev string is equal to s of, there is, this is the notion that we can use, like it from the like negative one is like it using the string to read from the very back end. On any iteration, iterative kind of, you can apply this logic. Okay, so from negative one, like the last index, and until unless it will be coming to like it will be reaching to the zero, okay, zeroth index. This way you can get it. Okay, so let me print it. You will at the output uh, original str, that is s, right, comma reverse str, that is rbs. Let me print it. So I original string 123 and this one. Okay guys, so as you can see, this was the thing I was saying. So this is the very easy way, another way you can do it. But I would say, like, generally in the interview, if they will define, okay, so when like otherwise, if like you got this kind of question, ask them, shall I use the string logic using converting into string, then can you do it? So they will suggest. Okay, if they are not, then yeah, of course you can proceed. Okay, so I think guys we are done. Let's meet next time. And if you like this the thing I'm explaining, guys, and if you think it is helping you, so please subscribe, and yeah, do the like and pass the comments. Okay, thank you so much.